My gang, what's going on? It's your boy Robbie. We back for the react. This is gonna be coming from Hello Yasin Extra. Streamers hate Mr. Beast now. What they always say, 1 minute they love you, next minute they hate you with no real reason or rhyme or reason, but I don't know what's going on with him in this case. I don't really watch Mr. Beast like that. I've, seen a few shorts here and there, but, I know he's adored by many and he's one of the biggest YouTubers, so this is crazy. We ain't gonna waste no time though. Let's get to the video.
What's poppin', y'all? It looks like the tables are turning on Mr. Beast, and Kai Cenat was right about everything, like I said when it was going on, because Jinxie, very popular streamer, even called out Mr. Beast just the other day.
Mr. Beast pressuring people into donating to Team Water, which is a great cause. But at the end of the day, let's be honest, chat. If Team Water raises, whatever, like $100 million, who gets the credit for it, bro? Who's gonna make the tweet and say, oh, this is Team Water and we raised this amount of money? Who gets all the credit for this, chat? Mr. Beast. Exactly. So basically, we're all donating. He's getting all the credit, but we're all getting pressured into donating in front of, hundreds of thousands of people. When you combine all the streams, you're talking 200,000 people are watching this live. But that's all this stream is, bro. This is one of the, this stream was just excruciating, bro. Okay.
The man.
And every time somebody would join the call, bro, it was just like, you know what I'm saying?
And Logan.
Keep in mind, this is coming from somebody who I believe Jinxie donated $100,000 to the Team Water. Now, a bunch of people wanted to come for his head top and say, well, you donated to a good cause. No, everybody's getting credit, all this other stuff. Well, Mr. Beast was one of those people, which I'm going to read you guys his report.
I'm going to read it for us. It says here, we were streaming in front of hundreds of thousands of people and the clips got millions of views, so they did get credit. Regardless, I don't feel bad for asking multi-millionaires publicly to help people drinking dirt water get access to clean water so they can live longer. What I find interesting about all of this, though, I don't know if this is in the United States where he's doing this. I would hope so, because we need to take care of here first with all the nonsense going on in America. We need all the clean, fresh water, fresh food we can get. So I hope that, this is for an American cause. This is no knock to anybody in, any other country, but we got to take care of here first before we can take care of anybody else. That's always been the problem. So yeah.
And he says, we were streaming in front of hundreds of thousands of people and the clips got millions of views, so they did get credit. Regardless, I don't feel bad for asking multimillionaires publicly to help people drinking dirt water get access to clean water so they can live longer. Shrugs. This was a bad response from Mr. Beast. He should have just let this rock, because number one, first, let's talk about Jinxie, because people want to come for Jinxie's head top. Jinxie is 100% right in this situation, and there's a separate situation that he didn't feel good about that happened when he pulled up to the FaZe house.
See, bro, the thing is, this was so long ago, but
yo, I gotta figure out how to disable
the
this.
reason why I was just upset was again, this is 2 years, almost 2 years ago, but it's if let's say somebody came to my house, a guest, for example, Queso or Sketch came to my house, I would if I had a sponsored thing I was doing at a certain time, I would make sure that's not the date that they're coming. So when I found out about that, I was like, wait, what? Because the plan was just to do 24 hours of IRL, because I never do IRL, but that was the plan. And then 5 hours in, I just heard about that, and it's well, I mean, you just kind of feel like no one really cares.
So this is just basic human decency. What Jinxie is talking about is, hey, look, I pulled up to this FaZe thing and they're using, because he knows these guys aren't friends. Some of them are friends, but Jinxie knows what he brings. He knows if he appears on a FaZe stream, it's going to get significantly more views than if it's just FaZe alone. That's not saying FaZe doesn't get views without him, but collaborations between big people, they always bring in a larger amount of views than normal. It's kind of like the opposite with collab albums in music. It's usually lower than each of the individual artists' albums. With that being said, he's saying, I felt weird because it's they're leveraging me and running a sponsored segment when he's not getting paid from the sponsor, but he's being used for the sponsor. And this might be like some phase their team. He's not talking about any of these individuals specifically, but he's saying like, if I know I have a sponsor, how I'm going to handle is I'm going to do my sponsor, then I'm going to bring the guest in, and the segment is going to be about the guest specifically, or whoever I have invited. Like for his, I believe he runs these tournaments. I don't even know if his tournaments are sponsored, the ones where he has a ton of streamers in them. He just does it for the love of the game, highlights a bunch of people, he highlights the game itself, and on top of that, he has all of these participants collaborating, maybe making new connections, quote unquote friends, that they can collaborate with afterwards, introducing people, allowing them to socialize within this space, because most streamers are not able to socialize frequently because they're constantly streaming, and to stay relevant they have to stream more. So it's very difficult for them to even make friends outside of their job and then outside of their niche, which Jinxie's offering. So I think this is completely normal, and this adds to what we're talking about with Mr. Beast. He's like, yeah, Mr. Beast brought him on, but
I don't know if it's me, but I somehow genuinely feel like streaming is almost starting to feel like a job, because like he said, people aren't really able to like collab like that because they got to constantly be on stream making money, you know what I'm saying, keeping people's attention. So it's just crazy when he said that. It just made me think about that for a second.
there's a bunch of other people on there, number one. It's like a sponsored segment. It's just Team Water is a sponsor. Mr. Beast is benefiting from it. And Mr. Beast is saying it like it was his platform that they all came on, and he was live streaming from his Mr. Beast YouTube page. No, the reason why there were hundreds of thousands of people that were being streamed to is because Aiden Ross, XQC, Logan Paul, Jinxie, and the biggest streamers are all on there. That's why.
You know what I don't understand is that it's cool to want to donate to a good cause, but it always comes back to, why do people even have to donate in the first place? It's like, shouldn't we as people want to make sure that there's fresh, clean, running water, period? Why does it take $1 amount to provide fresh water? It's just weird. You know what I mean? And I guess that's just my like earthy side getting the best of me, because it just doesn't make sense.
Like, what are we doing here? So that's completely disingenuous for him to act like, yeah, Mr. Beast being on the stream increases the views, but this wasn't some sort of even exchange. And on top of that, the Team Water getting the credit thing, let me just give you guys an example, because Kai Cenat got so much hate for not donating. And that just goes to show you that Mr. Beast, he was weaponizing the audience against these streamers. So the audience thinks these streamers are way richer than they are. Well, for people like Aiden Ross and XQC, they are way richer than we imagine. But for a Jinxie, he is a lot less rich than people imagine. Granted, streamers in general, they're not only getting pressured to, yo, you had to donate to the Team Water thing, right? And this Mr. Beast is doing this, and he knows that he's doing this. That's the thing. And they're like, whoa, you only donated this amount? Damn, that's crazy. Like, even I was like kind of clowning DDG, saying like, yo, he couldn't match up to those donations. He's like, yo, I'm only donate a little 10K, you know? We made fun of DDG because DDG is always flexing. So if you're always going to flex, you got to throw around some bread when the charity comes along, or just completely stay out of it like Kai Cenat did. So for the Kai Cenat example, Streamer University. Who do you give credit to for Streamer University? You give credit to Kai Cenat. Do you give credit to T-Mobile? That was a massive sponsor of that event. You probably don't even remember it was sponsored by T-Mobile.
I didn't even know it was sponsored by them, yo. For real, for real. I thought that was mostly Kai's, money that he put up for that. But it would make sense for an event that big, like, he would probably definitely need, some sponsorship. Which ain't nothing wrong with that, you know what I'm saying? It always helps.
To State Farm that was a sponsor of the event. You're probably like, wait, what? State Farm? What was going on?
Oh, them
there?
too?
I don't even remember that. Oh yeah, maybe I do.
I know that.
You remember Kai Cenat? He did Streamer University, and a bunch of people came from that. But all of those people, and keep in mind, all of these people were highlighted over several days. So what Kai Cenat did was far more charity than what Mr. Beast did. Mr. Beast came on, ran these guys' pockets, rinsed them, and dipped. That's what he did. And then he's talking about, I don't feel bad for asking for multi-million. Like, these people know what he's doing. And Aiden Ross, who participated in this because he also called out Kai Cenat multiple times. And I was saying like, yo, chill on the dude. Like, why are you keep trying to pull him into this? Well, Aiden Ross would apologize for doing that.
This was just a show. And I apologize to every streamer or every single public figure that I pressured. And I'm sorry to them. And Jimmy, I will apologize to you if you show the proof of the water. It's been almost a year, and I've said this. You don't even have to do it to me. Do it for the people that are saying it's fake, where they'll test the water. Please.
You know what's so bugged out about this? I know I'm stopping the video, but it just seems like whenever you get further and further into this capitalistic reality, like as you start to make your way up, you start to become so like deftone, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to just people, everything is about money at that point. You know what I'm saying? It's like the idea may be in a good place or come from a good place, but it's never executed like that. You know what I'm saying? At least to me, that's what it seems like.
I've spoken to many people. That's it. That's it. You could shut everybody the fuck up by doing that. I'm sorry to the people that got pressured. I'm sorry about that. Everybody. I was in the wrong. Looking back, I was in the wrong, and I'm taking accountability fully. I'm not folding. No. I'm apologizing to people that I pressured from my network to donate, because that's not right.
Listen, nobody's going to pressure me to do anything. I'm not going to feel pressure. You're not going to pressure me to do anything I don't want to do. You know what I'm saying? Especially when I look at my people, and I know some people say, oh, let's not make it let's not segregate it and make it a, people thing. No, we need to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because I've always, and I'm going to keep saying it, my people that look like me, that are, of the diaspora, or whatever they say, we still are at a disadvantage, in my opinion. So yeah, you're not going to pressure me to do anything. If anything, I'm going to use my money for what I feel is best needed for. You're going to pressure me to give you 100 bands for no.
That's the truth.
We shouldn't have to.
That. That's what I'm
we
apologizing
shouldn't.
for.
So Aiden Ross took a part of this, and I'm going to do more of a deep dive on the relationship or lack thereof now between Mr. Beast and Aiden Ross, because notice how when Mr. Beast leveraged all of these streamers to come on his YouTube video, Aiden Ross wasn't invited. When Aiden Ross was there for hours upon hours upon hours to try to get that goal, Aiden Ross and XQC for Mr. Beast. And he's like, yo, that was dirty what I did. And all he's asking for is proof for like, yo, can we get an update on this? Just like people were asking Kai Cenat for proof of the school. And this really harmed his relationship with Kai Cenat that he was trying to repair. And he did that for Mr. Beast because Aiden Ross, in this scenario, Aiden Ross was just trying to have a good heart. He was just like, yo, this is a charity thing. Sure, I'll help Mr. Beast out. He didn't benefit from this. Like, when you think of Team Water, you think of Mr. Beast. Like I said, and this was the Kai Cenat thing.
But I would think a dude like this will have money. You know what I'm saying? You're the biggest YouTuber. I mean, why do you have to, reach out to other YouTubers to get money for your cause? I would think that he would have the money. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that he's wrong for doing that, but it does kind of make you wonder, like, are you really getting money like you say you are? I mean, just a thought, like that's kind of crazy.
Mr. Beast, when he's doing Mr. Beast is doing international deals. Like this guy's got Mr. Beast theme park in Saudi Arabia, or I don't know if it was a pop-up or if it's a consistent thing. He's got an international chocolate brand. Like you go to different countries in the world, they're selling Feastables in there. This guy, he's a conglomerate. He is a corporation. So when Mr. Beast is going into these corporate meetings with these bigwigs that don't know who the hell Jinxie or Mark Rober is that donated. Shout out to Mark Rober, by the way. They're looking at it. He's like, yeah, here at Beast Industries, we did $20 million for Team Water. Is he saying, oh, me and Aiden Ross and Jinxie? No. So he's leveraging all of these guys' fame to promote his product that's associated with him or his organization that he's the face of, Team Water. This is completely an outsized deal. It's a win-lose situation because the streamers, they lose money and Mr. Beast, he gets money from them, and he gets to leverage the fact that he's the charity guy, and he gets to leverage the fact that he was able to raise this much money for whatever aspirations he has in the future. Like, that just makes his whole conglomerate look better to whatever potential deals that he's going to do. And he gets to look like a good guy. Meanwhile, the streamers, what happens? Does their audience grow? No. Their audience usually just says, oh yeah, good one. We expect you to donate. You're rich. Okay. They don't gain anything. And he knows that. And he's manipulating that situation. Now, it wasn't just these guys that he did it to. Like, he would also phone, I believe, like certain billionaires that he knew and kind of like try to press them too. And it comes across as like, yo, dog, like, what are you doing?
Yo, he could forget that. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that billionaires don't donate, but they're just like, yo, my God, no, we're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? If you want to ask your your streamer friends for some money, by all means. But for water, no. We're not doing that, sir.
Man. So it wasn't just content creator. He was doing this to most people. And another streamer would reply to this situation as well. A really rich streamer, Stable Ronaldo.
There's a difference between asking millionaires for donations and then asking. I'll give a perfect example. You asked Rug to donate. Rug said he'll donate 10K. You said it wasn't enough, so you made him donate more. That shit is fucking weird. I agree with what
10K
Jason
is
said.
not
You guys
enough.
put me in a group chat, and I said, yeah, I'll donate. And then you guys asked me, how much do you want to...
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I know I'm stopping the video, y'all, but, we got to make sure we add commentary. You know what I'm saying? We ain't trying to get copyright strike. But 10K, I really need to know what that feels like. To just be able to, like, say, oh, 10K, that's nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because, most people don't even make 10K a month. You know what I'm saying? So I need to know what that shit feels like.
Donate. I said, I think I don't remember how much I said when they finally got me in the call, but they wanted me to donate like $100,000 to $150,000. And then you also literally had a stream with Aiden Ross and XQC, and then I think you didn't. Yeah, I donated $50, and it was awesome, bro. I gave 50 years of free water. And then he also did he not like never hit Aiden Ross about like. He took like all, like, I don't know, bro.
There you go. You have another example where somebody's willing to donate, and then you're pressuring them on the amount that they're donating. And then you're turning it into this gamified leaderboard of like, hey, by the way, this creator's better because he donated this much. Look at how much this other guy donated. So you're using all of these tactics, which are like dark manipulation tactics, on these streamers who you know that their careers based off of how people perceive them. And then how does Mr. Beast leverage them again, right? He puts up the money, which $1 million is nothing to Mr. Beast for that live stream YouTube video. And then he has all of the live streamers come in, they film the YouTube video, and they get to win $1 million for their community. Well, the final four happen in real time. So he has all of the biggest streamers, and streaming is the biggest thing now. He has all of them reacting to him. So they're all doing free promo for Mr. Beast, not just the streamers that were involved, who they weren't paid to be there. So these guys went there for free because they think they're getting exposure, which some of them are. But to be frank, for the YouTube video, I would say yes. Yes, it was an even exchange there. Because if you're a streamer, you're getting on a Mr. Beast video with a bunch of other popular streamers, it does benefit you. But they're taking time out of their day. Like, yeah, it's all covered, but they're not streaming the hours that they're doing that, and they are not winning the money. It's for their community. So you get the final four, and then you have that being live streamed, and guess who live streams it? Mr. Beast. So Mr. Beast jump starts his first stream with like 1 million plus viewers, and the reason for that is because all of the other streamers' viewers are watching for the other streamers, not for Mr. Beast. And then this did benefit, of course, you saw the final four happen. It was entertaining. It was the person that won gave to their community. Rage got 100,000 subs or plus. He won a lot of money off of that situation as well. A bunch of his community got subscribers too. So overall, this was a good event. But my point is that Mr. Beast, he is not the one providing the value in these situations. In the past two situations that I've described, it's everybody else. So all of those other people provided him money. And And in this situation, and the other people were even bullying others to donate in that situation, or like, goading them into donating, peer pressuring them. And then in the live stream situation with that YouTube video, he leveraged all the most popular live streamers. And on top of that, to boost his own live stream, he had all of them reacting to it live to bring himself all of the viewers. So he put up $1 million, and of course production costs. But listen, the dude's $1 billion industry, okay? He put it's just like, it's a business. Businesses, they're going to run the expense. So he takes no harm in this. But all of these other people are bringing their views, their clout, everything that they've built, and handing it to Mr. Beast. So they're doing for him. He's not really doing for them like that, other than the YouTube video, like I said. But he needs people, because Mr. Beast isn't the content. Like, really, who's watching Mr. Beast for it? This isn't a Ryan Trahan, right? Like, people watch Ryan Trahan. They're like, yo, we want to see Ryan do something. Mr. Beast is like, he's the show host. Like, okay, you got to have...
So, yeah, I was going to say that's basically become, his archetype now, just his whole persona. He's like, The Price is Right. You know what I'm saying? Wheel of Fortune, Jeopardy. Like, that's kind of the vibe I get from him now. You know what I'm saying? He's far from what he was when he was, a lot smaller. He was just doing like all these different competitions and stuff like that. But yeah, crazy, man.
Some other people doing something. And this is the best situation for that, and the best situation for him to live stream. So all of these people are right. Jinxie is correct. Mr. Beast is not going to try to like spin this in some sort of way where we're going to be like, yeah, like you were just trying to get millionaires to donate. Nah. That's not going to fly here. No. But let me
That's the end of the video, y'all. There's another video I seen on Think Media. They were saying that Mr. Beast's views are dropping, and if this is the end of YouTube, I really don't think that he is the end all be all for YouTube. I mean, he's just going through. He's peaked. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like Casey Neistat. I'm sure Casey Neistat still puts out videos and things like that, but Mr. Beast is going through his peak phase. You know what I'm saying? Where it's on the decline. You know what I mean? That's just a part of this whole thing. It's just a part of it. You know what I'm saying? But y'all let me know what y'all think about this whole situation. If you made it this far, I appreciate you. Make sure you chin check that like button, hit the subway, and be sure to sound off in the comment section until security kicks y'all asses out. That being said, it's your boy Robbie. Until the next video, we gone.